Yeah, in my country, I really had some problems today. I had to go to salon with the cut off the hair and obviously look good because been looking shabby, not so. Hope you like my hairstyle, not so. So guys, welcome to the Rokani Media Football, the football news show. It is. And here we come with a story coming in from Arsenal as they reject the European Super League. It's one of those big Premier League teams that are going to have to take their time to obviously come up and really put up their statement. But even Mikel Arteta has gone ahead and obviously vocalized Arsenal's statement on rejection of the Super League, and he has also gone ahead and really told us what Arsenal players think about the Super League as they head into the Liverpool tie. Smash the like button close to 200 times. Don't forget to subscribe so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really doing great. We also have some other clubs in the Premier League and other teams outside the Premier League that have gone ahead to obviously keep the same stance on the European Super League, like what Arsenal's gonna head to obviously keep on. So hope you're really geared up for a moment of real truth that comes in through from this channel. And Rokani David is my name, and let's go so. Oh, we go so, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one because it's pretty great. Now, Arsenal have today gone ahead and really put out a statement that our position in relation to the European Super League has not changed. We will continue to play in UEFA competitions and continue to work with fellow European clubs and the European Club Association. And remember, Arsenal are really one of the hugest teams in the world that really has very many fans, and they attract a lot of attention, especially from very many continents. And if you have to obviously put up a European Super League, you'll need close to 6 or 7 Premier League clubs, because putting them together gives you a lot of mileage that you will obviously be getting as you, the organizer of the tournament. And what is the European Super League? European Super League is a league that is going to be an independent league organized by the clubs themselves in order to obviously get in some huge amounts of money. And Arsenal was going to get, I think like 1.5 billion pounds, right? Then Man United was going to be the hugest consumer of that amount of money that's going to be brought into the European Super League, and Man United was going to earn 2.4 billion pounds, and Real Madrid was going to earn like 2 billion pounds. Then what is the other side? Barcelona also around 1.8 billion pounds. So it shows you that this money was going to be huge, and the reason as to why you are seeing Real Madrid, Florentino Perez, the president, and the president of Barcelona, that is Joan Laporte, coming in through and obviously putting in a shift that is really well needed to see to it that this Super League prevails, is because they are into financial problems. And ever since COVID came in through, Real Madrid and Barcelona haven't been the same. You've heard how Barcelona is going to have to buy levers, and they don't have money to compete with teams in the Premier League. And gone are the days when they used to get a lot of money and they lacked competition. The reason as to why Real Madrid and Barcelona used to get players and buy them expensively was because those teams were making more money than the teams in the Premier League. But you'll find out that Madrid didn't spend as much as the amount of money that a 10-place team in the Premier League really spent. For example, look at teams like Aston Villa, the amount of money they spent. Look at teams like Nottingham Forest, let's not even talk about Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United. Those are big clubs. But it's very hard for a team like Madrid to spend like how Aston Villa went ahead to spend. So it shows you exactly that they're having that narrative, and it's obviously working with them. But it's good to see that Premier League teams have gone ahead to stand together and obviously say no to this. And it's really a huge statement. And that European Super League will never make sense when it's not having Premier League teams playing in it. You get? It will not make sense when they are not having Premier League teams playing in it. That is it. And they are really absurd that the Premier League teams have gone ahead to follow. The first Premier League team to put out a statement was Man United, followed by Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, which other team has to pull out a lead? But top teams have gone ahead to put out their statements that they are really out. And today, Mikel Arteta has gone ahead to be asked about the European Super League as he addressed the media ahead of the game of Liverpool. And these were his words. He said, "We are very clear, exactly the same. We remain in the same position. We love playing in the Champions League and will continue to do so." So, Arsenal wants to play in the Champions League and they want to take part in European competitions, and they are not willing to go ahead and really do that Super League. And we look at teams that have gone ahead to obviously pull out from other leagues. I'm going to obviously show you their impact and how huge they are and how this won't obviously do the needful to really affect them in a negative way. Then Arteta was asked about the thoughts of Arsenal players onto this league. He said, "That's a question for them, but obviously football supporters and the passion they bring to the game is the main reason why this game belongs to them and to the players, because they are the absolute protagonists and what makes this game so enjoyable, and we have to look after them and their opinion very, very important." Remember, in 2021, towards the end of the year, that's when the Super League was really unveiled. Arsenal was in, Man United was in, Chelsea was in, Liverpool, Man City, and Tottenham Hotspur. I think a Newcastle. 7 Premier League clubs were in. But the fans went ahead to say no to the Super League. And that's why Arteta is really saying that it's more important to the fans, because football is played for the fans. And anyone who doesn't respect the fans in the game of football, then he has no space in this football world, and he needs obviously find himself really go away. So that is it for Mikel Arteta as he prepares to play against Liverpool tomorrow, and they are really opposing, the European Super League. And that's good, because for us who are playing the champions in the Premier League, we are obviously one of those people that really have the creme de la creme of the league. It's the best league in the world. La Liga are envious, and they don't want to see to it that they surrender the rights like how the Premier League went ahead to do it, because what has gone ahead to make the Premier League prevail is that this broadcasting money is really divided according to how you perform and how many games have gone ahead to be broadcasted on TV depending on what continents. For example, when a broadcaster who has the rights of Asia comes in through and really says, "I want 38 games of Manchester United, 38 games of Arsenal, 10 games of Manchester City, the big ones when Man City is playing such and such a team. Then I want games for Liverpool." So the number of games they really take contribute to the number of money that you're going to get. Then there is also the prize money, that you get depending on what position you've gone ahead to accomplish the season in. So if the La Liga can obviously dance to that, then they'll obviously see their team or their league go to where the Premier League is, because the ego of Barcelona and Real Madrid has gone ahead to affect the La Liga, because for them, they sell broadcasting rights to their other teams, and when the money comes in through, they really chop off the percentage and give it to the La Liga. And if they don't really swallow their pride, that La Liga is going to go on the knees. It's going to go on the knees, because what increases your money that you earn is the competitiveness in the league. If you can have teams if you can have 4 more teams in the La Liga, can act like Girona, and they join Girona, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid, that means you'll be having 8 teams that will be putting up a show. Like now in the Premier League, when Arsenal is playing Aston Villa, it's a huge game. When Arsenal is playing Newcastle, it's a huge game. When Arsenal is playing which other team, But way back, it used to be when Arsenal is playing Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester United. Then Man City joined the queue. After Man City, we've seen Tottenham Hotspur join the queue. We've seen Aston Villa join the queue, and now Newcastle. So we are having 8 teams that are in the top 8 that are literally showing efforts to compete for the league, because they've gone ahead to obviously dance to that. And it's really something nice that have gone ahead to obviously get us going. So that is it, coming in from none other than Mikel Arteta and his players. And now let's go into what Chelsea said when they really issued a statement that saw them quit the Super League. They said, Chelsea reject the Super League. Our position does not change. We firmly believe that by working with the Premier League, FA, other European clubs, through our strong relationship with the ECA, UEFA, FIFA, we can together continue to develop the European game for the benefit of everyone. That is it, and that's what Chelsea went ahead to put up. Then Tottenham Hotspur also had to say Tottenham have rejected the Super League. Club statement also confirms our position has not changed. We remain committed to the values of the European football, and we will continue to work with fellow clubs through the ECA and participate in the UEFA competitions. That is Tottenham Hotspur. Then we had Atletico Madrid's statement on the Super League. The European football family does not want the European Super League. Germany, France, England, Italy, Spain, except for Real Madrid and Barcelona, etc., do not want the Super League. We are in favor of protecting the European football family, safeguarding domestic leagues, and ensuring that qualification for European competition is achieved through on-field performances every season. And that is really great, because for the Super League, they want to be having clubs that are going to be regulars. There is Star 1, Star 2, and Star 3. Star 1 is going to be comprising of teams Real Madrid and Barcelona. Then Star B, I think it will comprise of other teams like that. So it's really very bad for them to obviously be having a competition like that is really oriented on making money. And this was aimed at making superiors more superior and inferiors more inferior, because Atletico Madrid cannot get the same amount of money like Real Madrid is going to get. That is it. So Real Madrid wants to really become more superior. If Atletico Madrid gets 1 billion, Real Madrid would get 2 billion pounds. Then FIFA came out and did say the following the Super League ruling that FIFA will now analyze the decision in coordination with UEFA, the other confederations, and the member associations before commenting further. In line with its statutes, FIFA firmly believes in the specific nature of football, including the pyramid structure, which is underpinned by sporting merit, and the principles of competitive balance and financial solidarity. Football owes its long and successful history to the above-mentioned principles, which FIFA, the confederations, and the member associations will continue to promote in the future, in the interest of all football fans worldwide. That's what FIFA really went ahead to say. Inter Milan is another team that went ahead to put out a statement rejecting this Super League. Inter Milan. Then the other team that really went ahead to say no to the Super League is the other team that said no to the Super League is Bayern Munich. When you look at the Super League, if you don't have the top 8 teams in the Premier League, you don't have Bayern Munich, you don't have Borussia Dortmund, because in the Bundesliga, don't expect any team to come out. In the La Liga, it's only Barcelona, right? And Real Madrid. But Atletico Madrid, the third force, has gone ahead to say no. You don't expect Girona to say yes. You don't expect other teams to say yes. In Italy, only one team has gone ahead to come out and really say we are really ready to form that Super League, and that is none other than Napoli. But I don't see Juventus coming in through. I don't see AC Milan coming in through. But Inter Milan has shown them the light, and they are willing to stand with the Premier League. In France, PSG just said no. You get? But I think Lyon and RC Rennes have gone ahead to say we are in it. But there is no big team from any other continent apart from Real Madrid and Barcelona that have gone ahead to say we are obviously going into this. So guys, your thoughts on Arsenal rejecting the Euro Super League are welcome in the comment section below. And what do you think about this decision that Arsenal is going to have to make, and the entire Premier League teams that have going to have to make? Do you think Joan Laporte, the president of Barcelona, and Florentino Perez, the president of Real Madrid, will obviously succeed when it comes to obviously pushing it to see to it that Premier League teams will come in through? Because they say it's just a matter of time. Premier League teams will come in because of the money, forgetting that the Premier League has a lot of ways to increase the money that these people really do get. And this is going to help UEFA too when they're negotiating the rights of broadcasting these games, because they'll tell the people that we need more games, we need more money, and that more money will obviously be injected into the game of football, and a lot will really be given the best of luck that they deserve. Rokani David remains my name. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God bless you abundantly. We sign out for now. See you later. Bye bye.